Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for the collective. Now we have three new decks. This one I've already been introducing my deck that I've made, and I did put an order in December that never arrived, so I ended up getting my money back and reordering, and they have finally made it through. It's the Money Moves Oracle deck and what's blocking you in singles or relationships. Doesn't matter which you are in. So, we're going to do your money moves and what might be blocking or what types of moves you need to be making with that. We're going to look at if there's anything blocking you in regards to love or finding a person, or if you've already found them, what might be blocking communication or having issues with things, what you can do in that. We're going to look at who it might be or the people in and around you, the good, bad, or the ugly, of course. And then we're going to do the outcome with my cards. So we have my cards is the By Divine Design Words of Wisdom made by christinemccombie, and that's me. What's blocking you? It doesn't tell me who made these. It doesn't say, it might say here, an empath soul. So it doesn't say who it is that made the cards. This nice little box that it comes in and everything. I kind of wondered if I shouldn't have done one of these boxes, but this way it cuts down costs by doing just the little, most tarot readers end up throwing away the boxes. They put crystals on the cards or they keep them covered overnight, keeps them good from having any negative energy. And of course, I always cleanse, cancel, and delete my cards anyway before I start them and use them. So, and then I bring my crystals in and charge them up to connect. Now, the money moves, the oracle deck here. This one is, let me just put my glasses on. Career and money reading for their oracle deck and manufactured. Oh, that's manufactured, but it doesn't tell me who made them. Manufactured, that would be who printed them. Maybe this is the person that made them. Um, Shishu? I don't, isn't that hello in another language? But I don't know. Designed to help you guide, make mindful decisions as you move up in your career, but also not limited to your career questions. You may also use this deck for any type of love reading. It can be used in conjunction with tarot cards, other oracle decks, or simply on their own. So that's what I have for that. So there's 54 in this deck here for the money moves. There's 80 in this one, and then there's 44 in mine. I wanted mine to have stability with it. So that 4. And then the next deck I do, I think I'll do 54. So, and that way it's going to be kind of still having the 4 in the, and then changes as well. So, and then the 44 is stability times 2, which gives you that 8, what gives you that money outcome, that abundance. Whether it's love is your abundance or whatever you see as abundance. So let's get started on your money moves. Then we'll go over to the relationships, then who's in and around you, and then the outcome. And then we'll do the tarot cards, and then we'll put a face to the person. All right, let's get started. Collective. This is going to resonate for any of the zodiac signs. All right, let's see what is in your energy. Sorry, I haven't been doing any content. I have been very, very sick, and I'm just starting to feel better now. All right, wealth. Hey, you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So you are on the right path, whoever you are that I am speaking to. Let's see here. And it's just a matter of just keeping up with whatever you're doing. Transformation. Changes in the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Now, in my cards, we also talk about the unknown and how spirit is bringing you to where you need to go. They're guiding you to where you need to be. And it's important that you be in the flow of things so that you can get there. And that has to be a lonely journey that you're doing on your own. In some people, others, they are learning together with their person. So it depends on which one you're in. All right, duality. So this might be the one that is with the other person that is doing this together. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. Okay. So keep that the idea of not everybody agreeing with you. Okay. Um, so there are going to be there is in one in every bunch, I would imagine, especially when it comes to do with career or work related. There's always one that you may not really mesh with too well. You might have a sense of them that they're just you both don't like one another, or they're have a really strong personality. Um, but you have to be able to stand up for yourself. So you need to figure out how you're going to do that in a way that's respectful, yet not rising to the bait of jumping out of character of who you are. All right, you're going to have many choices, opportunities abound. When you are in a dilemma, all roads lead to Rome. Wow, look at your options. Wow, wow, wow. I like it. So when I feel like when we say Rome, um, I'm kind of getting a couple different things. So even if you're in a challenge right now, there are going to be other opportunities that lead you to the right road of where you're meant to go. And when we say Rome, it is a destination, place, I suppose, but there's other avenues that might get you to the same destination, or that you are going to find the right road for you to go down. Okay. And if you're with a partner and you're doing this together, you're going to have to communicate with them to find the right path that you're meant to go. Gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. So hang on to your money and don't feel like you. Sometimes it's good to take risks, but then depends on what the outcome is of that risk. I mean, just remember you could lose it all. Is it something that you can afford to lose, right? Um, without, I mean, many people fail and fail and fail until they make it. So, I mean, it all depends on what you are gambling away, right? So, and helping hand, need others to assist with services, increase productivity. No one can handle it all, so you might need to ask for help. So don't just gamble by trying to do it alone. So let's just see what this says. Wow, money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. Wow. So once you get there, you might need to get help along the way. And don't forget to thank the people that have helped and assisted you to get there, right? Don't act like you got there all by yourself if you didn't, right? And there's no shame in that. If you have to get people to help you to get there, by all means, do so. Otherwise, you might not make it there. It might be more of a gamble than you want to risk. All right, let's see about your relationships. So you're going to do well in your money tree here. You got a money tree coming in for you. We have too busy. Okay, so when it comes to your relationships, you have to have that balance, that good energy with the bad energy that kind of balances out. So work and play can't be all work, can't be all play. It's gotta be something in between. And if you are on the fence and you're too busy not to go out and date anyone or get to know anyone, then or make time for a partner, then you need to reevaluate your priorities of what really matters to you. Okay. And if you don't have anyone, you might feel like you're too busy to get to that point, but it's important that you don't have any excuses to do that. What does the card say? It says you are being busy as an, oh, you use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. So even if you don't have one, you're meant to go out there and still have fun, whether or not you have anyone or not. Okay. Age issues. Okay. You feel too old or too young to date or have issues with partner's age. Okay. You might not have that yet. Maybe you haven't met the person, or maybe age is just not an issue for you right now. Let's see. Being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whatever you want. It's about having a mindset. So no matter what your mindset is, it's about what's really important here. Okay. So let's just see what else comes through here. I just noticed that one was in reverse, and I try to have all my cards in the upright first. Let's see what else we have. Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. So a lot of people might use a victim mentality of why you didn't date or why you're not going out there. You might use that you're too busy. You might say you have issues, that's why you don't want to date. But whatever the case is, spirit's wanting you to go out and meet your person. This might be divine timing coming through. You might be being led here. And self-neglect. You're neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. So maybe you're not washing. This looks they're not doing anything here. They're neglecting all aspects of their life. Laundry, they're not washing by the looks of it. They're just kind of out of it and not really wanting to do anything. And I know that feeling because I've been sick, but um, I'm getting better and I feel better about things. Of course, I can't do much of anything when you're laying on the couch and you can't get up because you feel so sick. So I get it. Oh, okay. Sex only. Either you or your partners only want sex, accept that it's okay or reach for more. So remember that you have boundaries, and if your boundary is not just for sex with somebody or that it's friends with benefits or whatever you want to say, then you have to say as much if you're not willing to just have that. If you're looking for more than that, then it has to be put out there out front and just say, look, I'm not like that. I don't do just one night stands. I've never done one night stands or whatever the case is. You need to deal with whatever frustrations you have. Oh, you have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others, and you have pent up anger. So you may be angry about somebody, how they treated you. Maybe that's where that victim card comes in. And whatever the case is here, these are unresolved things that you might be still trying to, I feel like, deal with at this point. This might be something you're working on when it comes to the dark night of the soul. Being cold, so you might not be very approachable either. You might be a little frosty where people don't feel like they can approach you to say, hey, and you seem unapproachable because you're aloof. Try being more friendly. So if you are looking to become friends with somebody or whatever the case is, or maybe you don't want friends for whatever your reasons are, maybe you still have anger issues and maybe you want to blame, I don't know, but just remember that blaming someone else for things that you did in your own relationship as well, because it's never just one person, unless of course it is, and you were actually victimized, you had no idea what was going on. I get it. There are people out there that's had that, but for most relationships, it usually has something to do with not having your boundaries in place or not voicing those boundaries. Even if you do have those boundaries, you're not insisting on them, right? So it's important that you say, look, I don't just do sex. I'm looking for a relationship for that forever person. If that's not who you are, then I have to say goodbye. It's just that simple. I mean, you can be friends if you want to just be friends and hang out, fine, cool, whatever, but then it doesn't go any farther than that. And you have to be quite clear in what you're saying to somebody. And if you want to say, okay, well, we'll see where it goes, maybe we'll just stay as friends for now and see if anything happens. And you got to, if something doesn't happen, you have to be kind of on that and say, look, okay, I'm going to date someone else because I don't feel there's a connection there that what I'm looking for. And you have to be upfront. Don't be afraid to be selective, especially if it's with somebody that you know in your heart that you can't get on board with. Criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. So, a lot of the times, a lot of people will concentrate on what their person isn't doing. When you're thinking about things like that, that's when you have to start looking at why you're feeling that. You're obviously not getting something that you're needing in the relationship, and it's important that you touch on that and find out where that inconsistency is or that feeling is coming from. And usually you'll figure out why that is by going back within yourself. Don't worry about what they're doing. You should be able to trust your person that they're going to come through for you. If you're always nagging at your person, maybe you don't feel you can trust them, maybe you don't feel they are going to do what your best interest is, then that's going to be a tell sign right there. If they can't even be bothered to pick up milk or get you what you need that you might be asking for, and they don't take that time out for you to do the things that you're asking for, then you're not going to get what you need out of that relationship. And that's a telltale sign that this person doesn't value you, and it might be time to move forward. So you have to kind of analyze your own situation. All right. No good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So there are good people out there. Don't feel like that. Oh my God, are they all narcissists? Are they all jackasses? Are they all no good for me? And this could be women too, for men, right? So I mean, it goes both ways. Nobody's perfect, and that's the thing, right? But there is always going to be somebody out there for you. I mean, there's millions of people on this planet. There has to be someone that you're going to mesh with, that you're going to vibe with, that you're going to find in your lifetime that is going to be the one for you. Okay? So, this belief in no one, there's no good ones left. That's just not true. There is always going to be somebody out there that you're going to vibe with. All right, let's see who's in and around you right now. Good, bad, and the ugly. All right, poverty. All right, it looks like that's not going to be a problem for you. Excuse me. I can't seem to spit out the word. Um, 37, it breaks down 3 plus 7 is 10. So, and that breaks back down to 1 plus 0 is 1, which is bringing us all through the numbers back to number 1 in the numerology, which is that new beginning. So this is that door shutting essentially with the number 10 for a new beginning to open for you, which looks like this is coming through for you when it comes to this. There's end poverty for you coming through. I like this for you. I feel like that money tree is really going to make a big difference in how you see things or how you want to spend your time on this earth, and what you want to see in this beautiful world that we have. So let's just see here. Maybe I want to travel. All right. Courthouse. Okay, so there might be something that you're having to go to court for. Maybe some documents on something. Maybe you're getting divorced or legally separated and have to go to court to sign some papers. We have imprisonment. So something is sticking here when it comes to you, or somebody here that I feel like isn't on the same page as you if they're in reverse, or that they are against you. This could be your person's person. Doesn't necessarily mean it's your person. Or this could be in your family. Somebody's not on board with you, doesn't want you to do well, wants you to be stuck on something here. Let's just see what else this is. Okay. So somebody's having thoughts about you, maybe being stuck through court after you get some money. Now, okay, so it's coming that this person is thinking about you coming out of poverty. Maybe they're not happy about this. Let's see what else. There is a wealthy man stepping up. That may be why. This might be their mother. This may be a grandmother. This might be somebody in your person's family, unless you are the wealthy man. You might be this wealthy man as well. Let's just see what else comes through. We have a journey. So this person may have to travel to get there. They may be on that being in the flow type of journey and just kind of concentrating on being in the moment, at the moment, and kind of not looking ahead and not looking behind at the past or the future and just being in the now. There's some change coming up here for your person. I feel like there is something that's coming through with this change. What is this? Might have something to do with their occupation. Maybe they're uh, traveling for their occupation or have to go to a particular place for an occupation. There is some type of change that they're not quite liking here with this despair. What is this? False person. And this might be somebody that is in their job. That may be who this mature woman is. Might be their boss that is a false person. Let's see, wants to keep them stuck, or maybe they got paid to keep them stuck. All right, let's see here, or paid to keep you stuck, depending on who you are in this scenario. Okay, let's see here on the outcome. What's coming through for the outcome here? All right, you found your soul tribe. When you meet your person, you're finding your soul tribe. So this is going to be somebody that is there that's going to help lift you up. They're going to care about you. They're going to want you to do well. They're going to be on board with you in all areas of your life. Okay, this is going to be a twin flame. You're mirroring one another's behaviors or whatever it is that you're mirroring. Oh, okay. Vacation destination. Maybe you haven't taken this vacation yet. This is time to discover the world. I think I actually said that before this card showed up here. Thank you for clarifying that, Spirit. Oh, somebody is feeling you are the whole package, or you are feeling that way about your person. This is major attraction, very awesome conversations, very intellectual, inner and outer beauty, that soul really shining through their outer skin, and very tender hearted, like a sweetheart, fun loving kind of love. They're very kind. Okay. And then there is an energy vampire. They want to bite your neck and drain your energy of what you have for your energy. So watch who you give your energy to, and don't give away your power to others for them to decide what you should do by asking other people's opinion and getting their opinion and then just going off and doing what they say. Take a second, take another look inside of yourself and see if that even meshes with what you want in your life. And if you haven't had the time to take time to see what your best life might look like, maybe it's time now to really think about where you would like to be right now. And if you could, how and what that might look like. Nobody really takes the time to say, if I had a chance to live my best life, what would it look like? And some people do, and you know who that is, right? And it's all the celebrities, the people that really make it, the billionaires and millionaires that say, okay, I know what I am meant here to do, and I'm going to go forward on that. Let's see. Public recognition. A star is born on social media. So you might be quite popular on social media. Maybe you're an influencer, or maybe you have a business of some sort on there. It's really maybe what you're thinking about when it comes to what you maybe want to do for a living, or what your best life might be entailing here for your dream job, or whatever the case is when it comes to a career. So there's nothing that says you can't be that person. You just have to maybe start on the research. That is giving it power by taking some type of action towards it. And when you're looking at your best life, try envisioning it with some joy with it. What people's reaction would be to it, what your reaction would be to it. If you won the lottery, what would be your reaction to it? Would you be smiling ear to ear? What would you do next? And that kind of thing. So let's just see here. Let's get a couple more. This one and this one. All right, fun. Making memories with the one you love. And legal matters. So whatever legal matters you have or your person has, it could be family law, child custody, criminal or employment disputes, assault, appeals, warrants. Maybe you're being sued or you're suing someone, marital disputes, or divorce. So, and things may get hairy at times, but a healthy relationship both challenges and accepts. So even if you're this guy and you become this person to get your point across, I mean, it's important to that not you're not always going to get um together and have everything go peachy keen. I mean, you can try to, but I mean, are you really being authentic of who you are? So be authentic, even if you don't like something, you can still voice it in a way. You don't have to be a dick about it, right? Even if you are a woman, you don't have to be a dick about it. You can still talk in a way that isn't going to be coming down on somebody. You can still lift them up even if you don't agree with what they're saying. All right, see here. Let's get some tarot cards and get some clarity about the money tree. Enjoy your wealth. I like this. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to get 3 cards and we'll see what they have to say. Wow. Okay, so it looks like you're planning to go after that money here, but you are still suffering from some type of minimal growth when it comes to some type of disappointment, heartbreak, sadness, emotional loss, or this could be even emotional damage or emotional baggage, I meant. You might be planning what you want to do for your best life, but you're not forgetting about how you've been hurt. And this is maybe where this pent up anger is still affecting you. Even when you have that money, you're still feeling the betrayal that maybe you've had before. All right, judgment. It came out kind of cockeyed. So. And it is showing up in the reverse. So this is some type of transformation that's trying to take place. But could this be a failure of a lesson? Are you going to have somebody come back around here that isn't good for you? Or is your person going to let somebody come between the two of you? When it comes to something here, especially when there's no good ones here, this might be kind of you might be coming across cold and they may feel like maybe you're not ready to have a relationship or you're still working on something. Let's just see one more. Okay. So I feel like you're a very confident type of person, and are, your confidence is shining through. So is your truth. And it might be that you are a little worried about not learning a lesson here, or that you're going to fail at something here, or where you're kind of being pulled back to the past in some way, or have some type of self doubt about yourself. And it's important that you follow your truth. Now, no good ones. You need to change your mindset on this, I feel. I wouldn't be surprised if the hangman came out because that's really getting a different perspective on things. Let's get one more for that pile. See what comes through. Ah, you're going to be happy. All paths are going to be open to you. This is even better than the hangman because I feel like no matter which direction you go or who you end up with, it's going to be okay. Spirit's going to change things for that person so they're going to treat you right, no matter who it ends up being. So let's just see here. I feel like all your paths are open and you're going to be really happy with whoever comes in as long as you listen to your truth and you're confident about yourself and your decisions, especially your decisions, and don't second guess yourself. Imprisonment, stuck. Are you really stuck? Let's get one more on this. Wow, with the wheel there, dang, this is going to be really unreal. Okay, so you might be working on getting out of this now, or your person is. Maybe you both are. I kind of feel like with whatever legal things or entanglements here are, this could be you when it comes to your wealth, or this could be this wealthy man trying to get through something that somebody's trying to put a wrench into. Now, you might be working at getting that and saving up on some money here, but you do have some good luck. I feel like that's changing for you even at this moment. Now, even if things get hairy at times, a healthy relationship both challenges and accepts, and that you might not always agree with one another, but it's important that you accept each other's truth. Okay, so if somebody really doesn't believe in something or doesn't want to have something, you have to be able to accept that, okay, that's how they feel about it. And kind of maybe look at a solution instead of dwelling on the problem. Okay, so let's see about what a healthy relationship is about here. Okay, okay. All right, let's just see here. I feel like it's going to be too easy for you to walk away based on hardships. It's kind of saying don't abandon a love because of the hard things that you're having to do to get there. Okay. Or that it's not, you might feel like it's one thing right after another. And it's important that you keep moving, being diligent on these things because even if that's the case, trying to abandon this at this point, when it comes to these hardships or maybe unemployment, maybe for your person or any insecurities or challenges they're going through, they shouldn't be giving up on love just because there's a challenge here. So let's just see here, because it is like this person is against finding love. This might even be you, based on feeling like there's someone not out there for them. You're still dwelling on the past, a bit about some heartbreak or betrayal. Maybe it's about trust issues, and that is the root chakra. This is basic trust. If you don't even trust yourself to make a decision, there's some work that really needs to be done here about your own security. Maybe you have insecurities. Maybe you're not clear about how you feel about certain things. There has to be some confidence in yourself somewhere along the line here. And even if it's about being grounded or whatever the case is, it's important to get to that point so you can start to open up your chakras to bring this in. All right, let's just see what your intuition is going to say about this. It's not going to be too hard. Your person, if you go back to somebody because it's too hard, uh, what does that say? That you've settled. And if your heart's not in it, why are you wasting your time on somebody that is trying to make it hard for you so that you come back? All right. So it's important to really look at what makes you happy. Like there is a lot of happiness there when you find your truth about what you're going to do. You're going to have to work at it. It's not going to be just falls in your lap and it's happily ever after. I don't know. Relationships take work. All right, let's see. We have Five of Cups. So there's some sadness here. Your intuition is saying that maybe you are sad. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe it's time to get some help with that, right? There's no point in trying to go forward when you need help, trying to do it all on your own. All right, let's just see. Oh, the Devil. Okay. So your person might be a Capricorn collective, or they may be you might be the person they really desire to be with. So, I mean, even if you are sad or depressed or have some issues going on here and trying to heal, your person still has a healthy desire to be with you. Don't abandon love because it's too hard. Nothing's ever too hard if you really want it. Okay. And then we have that passionate new beginning. So your person is definitely passionate about you. This earth person, if they are, or it could just be that they are passionate about you. However, it shows up, there is a passionate new beginning that is potentially here if you want to take it. Now, let's put a face to your person collective. Let's see what comes in for what they may look like. Okay, let's see. Freckles. So maybe one or both of you have freckles, or neither one of you has freckles. When it's on the fence, it's hard to say. Okay, we have a tooth gap. We have a brunette and somebody that wears glasses. And unhealthy habits. So there might be something that somebody needs to work on. And this may be this depression part of it. Maybe they're not looking after themselves because of the depression, or they're not doing what they normally do. Maybe they've been sick for a while, or there might be something going on here that is why this person isn't doing what they need to be doing. I mean, they could smoke pot or other substances, or it could be food, it could be yeah, booze, it could be whatever. Anything can be an unhealthy thing if it's too much of one thing, right? And they have a sharp face, and this could be a man. So this might be a man that's coming in for you with all of these attributes. Now, it depends on what this unhealthy thing is, whether you're going to be able to live with this or not, or if this is going to mesh with what you're looking for in a person. So it's important to kind of have that trial basis and be honest with yourself. Don't let somebody else make you feel guilty for wanting to walk away if it isn't somebody you feel you mesh with. Okay. You're just going to waste a lot of time, and it's never going to end up how you want it because it was never there in the first place. All right, so that's what I have for you, collective. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. And I think this one and another one that I did. I don't think I can do another one today. I'm just, I'm going to take it slow. I'm still not feeling 100%. So, and I do have the free reading to do as well. So, I might try getting that done. We'll see how I feel. Anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed. And I hope that nobody gets what I had because it hasn't been fun at all. It's like a flu type cold that you get, the really sore throat, you get headaches, and then you feel sick to your stomach, you get chills, you get a fever, and your throat goes from being sore and it goes up into your sinuses, and then you get a cold from it. And then it's just like, and you just can't breathe, and it's not fun at all. So I hope everybody is making sure they wash their hands, wash things down, make sure everything's clean, so you don't get sick. So anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.